the ones who are evil are just evil. And evil is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Evil is good, as Eddie Murphy said in Vampires in Brooklyn, right? So because we live in a parallel, or this is a duality world, you know what I'm saying, where you have to be given the choice of good and a so-called choice of bad, if you want to consider it bad, and those who are of a higher vibration don't even see good and bad. So when they do whatever they do to children or this and that, they don't see it the way you see it, because a lot of times we're locked into morality. So that is morally wrong. But when you operate above morality, you know what I mean, or you have been given access to frequencies that move above that, it's just par for the course. There's no emotion connected to it or attached to it. And if you are food, you food. What do you want me to do? The tiger's in the jungle. He see the deer. He know the deer got a little family. They out there drinking water. You know what I'm saying? Getting some sunshine. And the deer probably want to teach his kids how to. And he like, bro, you are food. Nothing more, nothing less. And when I get one of you, we gonna feast. So, and we move on. It's nothing personal. The lion don't sit around like, damn, son, I just ate a deer. He had a family and shit. You know, they just move on. So morality and all of this moral stuff has been put in place to lock us into a frequency. And then when you're looking at an immoral world, I've said this plenty of times, or through a moral lens, none of it makes any sense. Because the lens in which you have been programmed to see this is about right and wrong and integrity, and the Bible says this, and the good book, and they're in a whole nother, that's what the game is about. The referee controls the game. You playing in between the lines. The referee is outside of the line. He can control any part of the game he or she feels like.
Yes, wow.
Right?
Yeah,
because they're not dealing with rules. You dealing with rules. Big 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Because you violated a beep, holding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they are the ones, the gatekeepers, who wearing black and white. It's all checkered. It's all Masonic. And how they lay this thing out. So understand the rules are for you.
And Coach Wayne said the announcers control the narrative.
And the announcers, pay attention to the announcers, because Joe Buck is famous for saying, Tom Brady has never thrown an interception in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left of a game. Bam, interception.
Yeah.
They know the narrative in advance, because the narrative, and that's why you need to watch the game without the sound on. Just to kind of watch the game, because the narrative plays into it. The referees is one big simulation taking place. And when you come outside of the rules, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing put it eloquently, the white ball is the only one that goes off the table of Earth, you know what I mean, and comes back on the table. All of the balls that leave the table, all of the races are destroyed. And when it gets down to the 8 ball or the black man, that's when the game is over. Or, you know, this and that. And she was simulating how these things work. So we have to understand how this process is. And that's why when you hear about child pedophilia and all these things, it irks your skin because of the programming in which you're under. And for the people, it's a lot of people in Hollywood, they go, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? So because they're operating on a different frequency that rewards them with a whole bunch of material stuff that you really don't need in your life to bring joy to your life. Noble is enough to bring you enough joy, and go get him an icy and shit. Y'all might, you know what I mean? And we have been conditioned to find happiness in other places. So be careful of all of these people. And this is what I was trying to say. I'm not against the economic boom, but don't allow that to short circuit your spiritual ascension, because it becomes a hack. And now you after a material world because you feel it's due to you, and the planet is ascending to a spiritual level where everybody has what they need. And if they don't, you just barter and share, and that level you miss out on because you're moving backwards. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.